this is Nilakshi from Glamwand.com. In today's video, I have created this dramatic eye makeup and paired up with bold lips for this Christmas. Now, I have used all the affordable products, and if you want to know how I have created this look, then stay with me and keep on watching. Prepping my skin with moisturizer first, and this is from Emolene. This keeps my skin moisturized all day long. It can also be used as a primer. Every time I start with an eye makeup first, but this time I'm going to do my face makeup. So for the base makeup, I have picked up Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Warm Honey. I like to apply in dots with my finger on all over my face and neck as well, and blending all the way with expert face brush from Real Techniques. Next, for highlighting, I am using Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Medium on the under eye area, on the bridge of my nose, on the forehead, on the cupid's bow and on the chin. Also covering the pigmented areas like on the cheekbones and near the mouth area, and blending it well with the same brush. Next, for sculpting my face, I am using Miss Claire eyeshadow in the shade 0215. This is a medium brown shade. It doesn't necessary to have those expensive bronzer or contour palettes with you for shaping your face. You can use a brown color powder or cream eyeshadow or concealer or pressed powder or foundation, which should be 2 to 3 shades darker than your actual foundation color. I'm applying this eyeshadow under the hollows of my cheeks, that is under the cheekbones. Next, I am using the same concealer just below the bronzer. This will help to define the shape of my cheekbones more eminently and will give a lift to my cheeks, blending it well with the same brush. After finishing that, I am contouring along the jawlines, under the chin area, on the forehead and lastly on the sides of the nose. For setting all these, I am using Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade Sun Beige. You can also do this step before bronzing. I am applying on the places mainly where I have applied the concealer and forgetting not the neck as well. Since I'll pair up this look with dark vampy lips, so for that adding a hint of color on my cheeks with Maybelline Colossal blush in the shade Fresh Coral so that I won't look dull. If it excess, then you can always wipe it off with a clean brush. Next, moving on to the eyes, I am applying the concealer on my eyelids and along the brow bone area. This helps to pop up the eyeshadow color and blending it well with a flat brush and setting it with the same pressed powder so that the concealer doesn't crease. For my crease and eyelids, I am using the same medium brown eyeshadow from Miss Claire 0215. I am applying just above the crease area and also on the entire eyelids. And to add more dimension to my eyes, I am using a dark brown color on the crease. And this is from Miss Claire in the shade 0210, and once again going back with the same medium brown eyeshadow above the crease to blend the dark brown color. So that my eyes really pops up, I am using a silver glittery shade from Miss Claire 0856 only on the inner half of my eyelids with my finger, leaving the outer V and blending the edges so that there are no harsh lines. To add more definition to my eyes, I am using the same dark brown shade on the outer V and blending it in. Since I'll be doing a dramatic winged eyeliner, so using a scotch tape to achieve that, I'm sticking the tape on the back of my hand to remove the excess glue and sticking it on the sides of my eyes in a slanting way like this. For my liquid liner, I have picked up this Lakme 95 Black Impact Liner. While working with liquid liners, always take less product and draw the wing. This way you will get a perfect winged eye. And always practice, practice and practice, because practice makes a man perfect. I'm adjusting the two until both of my eyes are looking more or less identical. I find the silver glittery shade is having less intensity on this eye, so once again I went back with that shade and blending it in. Next, adding the charcoal black color from Oriflame Beauty eyeshadow trio in the shade Smoky Brown along the lower lash lines. Finally, curling my lashes and finishing it off with a mascara from Maybelline Colossal. For highlighting, I am using the pale golden shade from the same quartet. This has a sheen in it. This will give a soft glow to my face. I am applying it on the inner corner of my eyes, on the brow bone area, on the cheekbones, right above where I have placed the blush, on the bridge of my nose, right above the eyebrows, on the cupid's bow and lastly on the chin. After finishing off with my eyes, now I'll be grooming my eyebrows with the same quartet and I'll take the brown shade to fill my brows. I'm mainly concentrating on the places where I have gaps. Now for my lips, I'm using a lip liner from Maybelline New York Color Sensational lip liner in the shade Hollywood Red. Since my lip color is uneven, so I'm adding this tape. You can skip this if you don't feel like. I'm filling my entire lips with this. Now dark vampy lips are so much in trend nowadays, so I picked up this beautiful dark plumish lip color from Elle in Colourpop matte lipstick range in the shade Cherry Wine. This is not too dark, but the shade can be easily pulled off. So I picked this one. Now all the products are affordable and within 500 rupees, and these products will be great for beginners as they are within the budget, and this is it. If you enjoyed the look, then do not forget to give a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also follow us on other social networks. All the links will be given in the description box. Till then, stay good and stay blessed. Bye.